as we watch the sunset on this you can hear the trick-or-treaters in the backyard. God answered me today, and I was going to share my prayer that I wrote down, but it's really not my words that is important. It's his words that is. So he says, do you know how hard it is for many to forgive even just one of all the things you have been through? And he's talking to me. He said, I know I couldn't stop the pain of the flesh wounds and the wounds and the scars in your flesh heart, but because of what I suffered on the cross, when you suffered, I felt it all. And because of the gift I gave you, which is my true unconditional love, my love is the key to my heart, the secret place that you dwell in. I am in your heart because you're in my heart. I am your groom. How could I not be? The knowledge of good and evil, that curse I couldn't take, so I took the part that you shall surely die, and I was perfect just for you, so you could be you. And I feel every tear, every pain, every rejection, every judgmental opinion, every false accusation, every tear you cry, I saved. I went through it all just to pay, to save you. You have a heart filled with my love because we are one in spirit. And understand that I needed the wicked to encounter the love of Jesus. And when I come, and I am on the way, they will see it was you who carried me. They had a chance, but they mistook my love in you as weakness. Even though you still pray for their salvation and their mercy, and your humble heart keeps saying, Jesus, I don't need my enemy to bow at my feet. Laura, you never asked for vengeance, but I love you, so when they hurt you, they hurt me. And for every one of my loved ones, this world fully hurt because of their wickedness, my wrath is coming with a vengeance. For they took the time I created for them to turn from their wickedness, and they abused my gifts I gave to this world, my bride that offered them my love. Just remember, everything that you lost, I replaced it with something amazing here in heaven, away from what the wicked flesh could destroy. And you don't belong to this wicked, cursed world, for I've set you apart. That's why I allow you to feel and see that you are not alone. The angels eagerly await for me to give the command to bring you home. And this is Colossians 2 also. And until then, your angels, who are also your siblings, protect you because they are there for those who inherit salvation. And that's scripture. Also, that they surround those who fear the Lord. And happily ever after is not just a fairy tale. Now that you know it's true, watch and wait, for soon you will see the face of your groom. Pay attention to what I show you. It's all a part of the plan. And he stopped there, but then he started again. To all who breathe, understand, to all that claim me. The story of your life is not the beginning of the story you were born in. Secondly, understand there is only one author and finisher of this faith walk, some call the circle of life. Actions by instinct shows where your faith truly lies. How do you know it's a faith walk? Well, just ask yourself. Every time you inhale for the breath of life, do you believe the oxygen will be there to save you? Well, of course you do, because faith without works is dead. Your faith in breath is what made you inhale. And then he added, lying is not the spirit of truth. There are no white lies. Satan is the father of lies. And he had given me a while back that white lies is the painkillers of the soul. It's easier and easier until you don't feel it anymore. And he gives you over to your lies. And then he says, I know the intents of your heart, and my knock, it's eternal. It's the rhythm of your heart. Do you always hear your heart beating? Am I always knocking? Or can you sometimes just not hear it? And then he continues. And lastly, you should know the story you are not in. It's not about you. Trust, it's about the beginning and the end. The first and the last, the one this earth was created for, who left the warning, be careful not to add or take away from this book in the Revelation. Job 38 through 42, Though you should read it all, can you answer the questions he asked Job, or explain how Jesus is the only one who fulfilled the prophecy as it was written? So many prophets talking about the same man, the only one worthy in heaven to open the scrolls that allowed the story paused by sin to continue. Read Galatians. Paul explains this all goes back to a promise to Abraham, who was God's friend. Yes, you are in the same story Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were in. Whether you believe or not doesn't change the story at all. Just be careful what story you try to write on your own, especially if you make the main character your own. Self-image is not the image God made us in. That is the image that came from our sin. Whether you choose to believe, it's your walk of faith, but those not with him or against him, don't make that grave mistake. And that is the end of that one. Y'all have a blessed day. And Jesus wishes for no one to perish. He is not delayed. He is patiently waiting. And there's the moon. He always pulls me out when the moon's above the house. Every day since October of 2022.